Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Stardew Valley. So it's summertime now, which means I can now do some things. I'm hoping. A little bit different. I'm hoping new things unlock and new things occur here. In what was total BS. It's been so long since I heard from you, dear. Things are the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. Love, Mom. P.S. I found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. 500 gold enclosed. So we got some gold. Good. These are melon seeds. Plant these in the summer. This I'm going to keep here. And mixed seeds, I'm going to plant those too. And we don't have our watering can. And our strawberries have all been shriveled up. So that's no good either. But I'm going to leave them alone. Because they may come back to life in a year. Maybe. Not that I seriously doubt I'll be playing this game in a year. Or to the point. Oh, I did not sleep well at all, so... Yeah. I've got no food. And I need to plant these desperately. I passed out at the very, last second. And this puts us in a weird position, doesn't it? So can I work sluggishly and still get this done? Or am I just gonna pass out again? Let's see. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I guess right here I could put another sprinkler. And that might help a little bit, but the sprinklers need to upgrade so they do the 9 adjacent instead of the 4 adjacent. Here. Yeah, and I'm passing out. And there's money. What a great way to start summer. When's the last time I checked the TV too? Oof. Spirits are in good humor today, and I'm at half energy. You're lucky I found you. It's it's literal insanity. It really is. I need to go get my watering can, by the way. Otherwise... Oh, and I didn't fertilize any of those. Boy, am I just out of it. I am totally out of it. Not even thinking straight. 3 clay, I need 10 clay to get something done. I don't even remember what. One more amethyst. So, we've got new scrounge things. Grapes. Sweet peas. What I should have done yesterday, but I'm doing today now, was forage around and see what kind of items I can get. Here's our thing. We have what? Luau and the Dance of the Moonlight Jellies, and then another whole group of people who have birthdays. Why didn't they break this down into months? You know, January, February, March, April, those things that people have been using for quite a while now. At least 100 or 2 years. What's this? Come back when someone's working. What is that? It's locked for a while. Sweet pea. I wonder if it's like a summer lemonade stand. See, this thing is still out of order. And these areas over here that are fenced off seem... I don't really have time to take on these tree stumps, and I can't even take them out, can I? Nope, it's not letting me. Interesting. So I have to come back and get my upgraded thing. Yeah, and now I have the copper watering can. So that does improve things, but I'm not sure if it improves enough things. See, a silver watering can would require 5 things. It can be refilled at any watering source. Copper pickaxe is our next thing. And I guess, but I would need 5 bars of copper, and I don't have that, so let's process the geodes instead. That may be new. Let's look in the shop. And I would need to buy some more iron. Fairly common ore that can be smelted into bars. If it's fairly common, then how come I can't find any of it? Is iron at level 40, and that's why? I don't have anything to donate to the museum. Good to know. Are you coming to work at this thing? Nope. I'm getting a lot of exhaustion and a lot of frustration from this game. It's summer now, so there's beach towels on the beach. People are enjoying the beach, or at least in theory they are. It doesn't seem like there actually is anybody on it. Let's see. This area was a gold mine. But it doesn't change the game enough. It would be kind of unfair if it did, because then there would be certain players that would have great experiences with it, while other players would have struggling experiences. But I'm certainly having a struggling experience. Is there any new things? No, just raising animals and deeper in the mine. That's the only quests the game has seen fit to throw my way. And that's failing to really guide me towards things. If this was how I would say this should be done, is every day or every few days you should get quest that's like catch a fish, forage for 5 items. Find this berry, find this thing. Simple things that slowly add up and work you towards the final goals that the game wants you to do. But to just throw the final goals and not break it down into smaller steps is just poorly educating the player. Let's go see if we can talk to the wizard and see if maybe there's something to buy from him. Hey, here's the hat guy. So, good old cap. A floppy topper that's cost achievement 15,000. Daisy. Achievement do yourself. Okay. So I bought a cap for 1,000. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like daisy hat. Puts a daisy in my hair. And there we go. So that was 2,000 gold. Really silly. And here's a bridge that needs to be repaired and probably won't be repaired for at least a year. Let's see. Spiceberry. Do you have anything? What are you doing? Only allow us a trust to enter there. So no, he doesn't have a store or anything. That's a shame. And there was this other area thing, like around in this area, I think. It was like a fortune-telling booth. It must be further to the left. So we have this blue grass showing up. Mixed seeds. Would not be upset about getting some mixed seeds. Planting them. Trying to grow some different things. And see if I could break that, I could get to another area. Where did that booth go? Though it must have moved, or I must be thinking of a completely different area. Alright, here we are back to our land. And where and what has happened to our place? Not too much. Let's see. Alright. Fertilize this. Fertilize this. Fertilize this. Why is this not working? Alright. No, I'm not gonna eat any of those. I'm gonna make wild seeds with them. That sounds like a good idea. And we're gonna plant these seeds all around here. There we go. I've apparently got some hoeing proficiency going on now because I'm running into like let's see. Now wild seeds. There we go. Now let's start watering. Oh. So this does the 3 in front of it? Well, boy, this is not what I expected. Totally not what I expected, but I can work with this. Saves me a little bit of effort at least. And we'll just go ahead and make sure everything is watered. There we go. And can I craft any more wild seeds? No. Do I have anything else that I could plant? No. And let's see. Do I have anything I need to cook? Let's see. I think this one is something, and I think we need one of these sweet peas, and we'll take those over there. I do have a mixed seed that I can plant. Good. Rocks, spiceberry, a common type of stone. I think we'll sell that. Then just get rid of basic fertilizer for now. Let's see. There we go. It's getting late, and we're going to sell all this. And are we back on track? Or are we falling down? I need to run around and like get more wood and stone, I think. Wood I'm good on, actually. Stone is not so much. So let's go to sleep for night, and that's a weird sound. And the screen's black. Like, I really have no clue. No idea whatsoever what I'm supposed to be doing. Second day of summer. Third day of summer. There was an earthquake during the night. Really? Let's see. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. What about the fortune teller? The spirits are very displeased today. They'll do their best to make your life difficult. And see, I don't think any of those things matter. Rydo, this is embarrassing. I lost my lucky pearl shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you can find them back and bring them back to me discreetly, I'll pay well. let's also, let's see, take this daisy and put it here, because I don't want to carry on to that. And water the dog. So, yeah, this actually works pretty well. And we'll just try to keep our strawberries alive. And they seem like they'll be fine. And see, that took half of my water. And let's see. Mayor's shorts. Find and return his purple shorts. Let's see. I guess I want to pick up all the items I have and take them to the community center. And then I think all of these items have something that should go to the community center. And then I need a bunch of rocks, which I may need to go just straight into the cave again. And I'm a little frustrated with the cave, so I really don't want to. Can I? The bus is out of service. This? I thought for a second there that might be a way to open it. I'll climb over the fence. Anybody else got a quest for me? Dad, I need tuna. I'll take it, but I'm not gonna probably succeed there. So do we think that the mayor lost his pants in his house? Or if the mayor lost his pants in the city? That's Haley. And that's Emily. I probably should look and see where the mayor's house is on the map. I have a good amount of energy. Let's see. Middle Lane. Salon. Here's the mayor's manor over here. Good morning. Moonlight jellies will soon be here. It's one of my favorite things about the valley. Let's see. It's Mayor's oven. I'll just search all his Mayor's things. Just to make sure he didn't leave his... I'm not good enough friends to go in this room, so... The mayor has his beat up truck. See him back behind this section, and it's no good from that. Let's see. So I probably should just go and mine some copper and like work my way back down the mine there's kind of nothing else I can do. I can run around and forage. I can run around looking for his pants. But I don't know. Is there anything here? See, if I go like another week, that'll do something for me. And closed on Wednesdays. Oh, I can't even buy seeds from them. Darn it. Now, isn't that typical of a local store? It's they want to stay in business against the big mega conglomerate with all the money, but they also can't stay open at the times you want them to be open. Hire somebody else. Let's see. Is there something back here? Make seeds. This looks like something, but I cannot interact with it. It does have to get down to this question, though, doesn't it? I've been trying to dance around it. I've been thinking here, and this isn't as much a rage quit as it is just a lack of interest quit. I mean, nothing here is super annoying me, but how many hours does a person legitimately, or even a video game reviewer, legitimately need to put into a game before they say, I don't like the elements in it? I think I've shown one season, and honestly, in the next season it's going to be kind of the slightly different plants and slightly different dances and slightly different events, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's only 3 or 4 events in the entire next season. And then 3 or 4 events in the next season, 3 or 4 events in the next season, and I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually just came down to there's barely 20-25 events in all 4 years of this gameplay. And I'm sure more will get added at the 1.1 level right now, but at a certain point that too is kind of just like summer crops. I don't have any of the summer crops they're looking for. Interesting. Yeah, we already did that. Construction. I can give them 200 pieces of wood right now, but I don't have 10 pieces of hardwood, and that would give me some kind of bonus. Fall forage. Sweet pea and spiceberry. Oh, not fall forage, summer forage. Here we go. Spiceberry, grape, and sweet pea. Actually, we can go get this done, can't we? Just need to go find a grape. It's such an excruciating, daunting task that's been put in front of us that You're effectively going to have to play the entire game handicapped severely for the first year to learn how to play the game. Then when the second year runs around, maybe you'll be an expert on it, and I'm sure there will be a couple of new things that pop up in the second year to make it more difficult. And I'm sure eventually you could start romancing people, but right now I'm so far from that, I haven't even really even talked to anybody. Let's see. Plant that. Let's sell that. Resources are always incredibly limited. I kind of assume this is some kind of teleporting system. I have no idea what the cave is. There's several sections on the map that I'd like to see, but I'm not willing to put a year into it. This hat? What does this hat do? Yeah. Let's just ask about the hat. I spent 1,000 on this hat. Looks like it's been through a lot. Achievement 15k. I probably got the achievement 15k. Yeah, I did. And that gave me the hat. So for every achievement you get a potential new hat you can buy for 1,000 gold. Oh, this area is open. The earthquake must have cleared the area. Alright, let's check this out. What is this? It's like a Japanese hot bath. Alright, we'll go on the men's first and see. This feels so inspired by a Japanese RPG game like Harvest Moon and most RPGs. Although I'm not sure how many public baths in Japan have workout equipments, and actually I don't think any of them probably have stand-up showers either. Hey, and I took off my clothes when I walked through this area, and now I'm just in the steam bath. Is this gonna give me more energy or something? Time is ticking away as I'm searching this area. So I'm in this water, and look, the fog effect stopped. That's a bug. See, this would be kind of cool if it gave you energy or something, but let me look in the options. Let's see. Like, always show tool hit location. They said turn that on. Let's see what that does. Pause when game window is inactive. Yeah, that's a good idea. Auto run. I'm not oh, auto run means you automatically run. That's a good move. Show sharper digits. Let's try that too. And nothing else. Alright. So I was at this is the woman's locker room, you can't go in there. So I was at 225, I jumped back out, I think I'm still at 225. Where's the cursor? 225, yeah. So it's a shared public bath, it's just the changing rooms are connected. And so I guess I can't go in here. Ah, darn. It's probably an exact copy of the other way. Other ends, I would guess. Well, I'm hearing sounds like I'm walking that way, but it's stopping me. Here's a railroad. Give me a railroad and get me out of here. I'm ready to go back to working at Joja Mart. Here's a just question mark. I can't even see it. It's getting dark. See, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just preparation for the multiplayer and you railroad into someone else's city, valley. Little fireflies. I'm looking for a grape. How difficult is it to find a grape in the foraging areas? Apparently more difficult than I thought. I could have sworn I did pick up a grape at some point. Cutscene? So sounds like those raccoons are back again, filthy varmints. So this guy's eating out of the trash. Oh, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks, make sure to give them a good scare so they never come back. How many of these sequences are there? It was me, I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Let's see. Actually, it's not illegal in most jurisdictions in the United States. Once you put your trash on the public streets, it's not your property anymore. No, but you should get a job and stop leeching. I think it's no shame for food to go to waste, but it is also disgusting. I'm half, but I'm trying to be nice to him, so I'll say, you shouldn't let food go to waste. Thanks, Rydo. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell me you scared off the raccoons for good. Well, see, I was trying to rummage in the garbage cans a long time ago, too. That was one of the first things I started searching. Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. This is gonna be nice. He's gonna let him in. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. I'm a farmer. I guess I'm feeding most of them. Here, I got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Yeah, that's a much better result than just leaving him to his own devices. Did I trigger that because that was in the summer, or did I trigger that action because it was 10:30 at night? Could I have seen this cutscene in the spring? And if I could have seen it in spring, how many cutscenes did I not see in the spring? How many cutscenes will I never see because I don't know it? When I looked at the walkthrough guide, I didn't see anything like show up at this time in this place for a perfect playthrough type thing. Maybe it's randomized, maybe people haven't made that good of a walkthrough for the game yet, but there's really nothing to do here, and I am so full of energy. So I don't really know what to do. It's getting late and I'm full of energy and I'm just gonna, I guess, go to sleep. And see, this is kind of the opposite of what you would want. What's the weather report for tomorrow? Clear and sunny. Go to sleep for the night. So, the earthquake, I don't think probably cleared anything else off. Let's see, here's the sprinkler, and we can see the water sprinkler actually watering now, which is nice because, oh, I guess that's the trick to it, is you have to get out there right at 6 a.m. if you want to see that sprinkler happen. I was thinking this upgrade would do like the 9 squares around here. It seems kind of silly how this is working, but that certainly leaves me with a lot of stuff, a lot of extra energy. So we're looking for a grape. Delivery, tuna, we have 1 day to deliver that. Like, that is just find his shorts, and that's going to be there forever. Because that was a mail quest that is just storyline based, I suppose. Mail as in it came through the mailbox. And so I need to go. See, this is just weird. I like the hit box because it kind of shows, like, I think where it thinks it's gonna hit, and the game seems to be a little buggy about that. This area is still not fixed. I assume there are no more hats available for purchase. I assume the sewer didn't break open. And see, this game seems to focus so much around the mine. I kind of wish it was just a mine and with less of a penalty for dying in the mine. I don't mind losing 6 items. I don't mind losing 1,000 gold. I seriously mind missing 11 levels of progress. That seems unfair. Maybe it was 11 levels because those were the 11 levels I had just gotten. But even at that, one would have assumed that the elevator, once you reached the elevator, you were safe. There's nothing that anything could happen or anything could do that would take away that amount of progress from you. Why are there no grapes anywhere? All of a sudden, why did I sell that grape? Let's move this way. Let's see what he's got. So this was still 10,000. We're nowhere close to that. and then we could buy more seeds. We could buy blueberry seeds and tomato seeds, and I think the blueberry seeds are probably your best bet. But honestly, I couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less to continue down the farming section of this game. And it kind of puts the nail in the coffin, doesn't it? This is probably going to be our last recording. In fact, I'm almost certain it is. I really had high hopes that I wanted to play this game a lot longer and try it some more, but I've been playing at least 10 hours now, and there's nothing here that interests me personally, and it's kind of more of a personal thing than anything else. I can clearly see that people who would like playing this 8-bit style farming simulator Harvest Moon clone will probably have a great time with it, and that's certainly what I've heard. But I never played Harvest Moon. It doesn't sound like a particularly fun game. If it's anything like this game, it probably isn't a very fun game. Now, I could see myself maybe getting more into a game like this if I was playing it on a portable device and I had a long commute or something like that, I just needed something to... Here. How about I give this to you? This is a great gift, thank you. Let's just give people gifts, why not? Why not give everybody a gift? See, you can only give 2 gifts, I guess, per season. So you would want to max that out. There's a whole element to this game that I've missed. Because I've been so under the wire with the farming. This is kind of like Kerbal Space Program too. It's like in an infinite amount of... If you have an infinite amount of income and you're playing in the sandbox mode, Kerbal Space Program can be real fun, but when they start to limit you by money and give you these quests that you have to accomplish, it puts such a burden on you that it stops being entertaining to me. Alright, this does 2 to 4 damage. This steel sword. Wait a minute. How many swords can I buy? Cutlass does 9 to 17 damage. And this does 8 to 14 damage. Well, apparently There we go. Sell that. And sneakers I wouldn't want. And the rings. So is there anything more to this game that I haven't tried out that I could quickly try to pull myself back in here? Because I'm halfway out of the plane. I've got the parachute on. I am hanging out with one hand. I'm saying to myself, like, we're very lucky to have a library. That's nice to know. Actually, I don't think I would recommend having the hitbox lights on because it's just going to show up at different places. Alright, grape. Bundle complete. And that gives us this reward of 30 summer seeds. I mean, that's certainly helpful. I could certainly see why this in particular... Ooh, I had one of those and didn't turn it in. I had one of those and I didn't turn it in. And oak resin and pine tar. Oops. I have sold 4 of these items. Yeah. Let's see. Maple syrup is the other thing. So what is this going to unlock now? Let's move the cursor out of the way. Can't. These little micro goals certainly help, but they weren't even introduced early into the gameplay. They took a while. So, blacksmith bundle, copper bar, iron bar, gold bar. I can give you a copper bar right now. And this would be the minecarts repaired. Adventures bundle, slimes, batwing, solar essence, and void essence. I haven't seen a creature that even drops solar essence or void essence. Geologist bundle, quartz, earth crystal, frozen tear, and fire quartz. So we have about 9 minutes here. We're about 9 minutes in this recording. I unlocked something and it didn't really inspire me. I've been unlocking things for 10 hours and it didn't really inspire me. I could see why people say their average playthrough on this is 50 hours, because I've just played 10 hours of it and I am literally like 1/4 of the way through a year. And so yeah, the game's so incredibly slow, and that is certainly the right way to phrase it. It is just that slow that it takes 10 hours to do as much as we would want to do, or they want you to do. I'm losing my words here. It's a real shame when you find games like this, and it certainly happens every now and then for me. People love games, and it just doesn't work for the same as it works for everybody else. Let's see. I just want to give a quick showing of what the farm would look like here, but it doesn't really matter. We're done. I can't play this game anymore. I've got to move on to something else. I'll find some other game to play and replace this one, as I always do, but it's a real shame. I had planned for this to go at least a month, and it's at 10 recordings, barely going to go 2 weeks. Honestly, I don't know how fun this even was to watch as a series, because all you're doing is watching me farm, and all I'm doing is watching other people farm. Is farming. Apparently there were some worms that were around here that if you hit them with a hoe, you'll also be able to catch those, but I don't even know if that's an unlocked ability yet. That may very well only occur after you've gotten some level of proficiency up on How come I can't plant anything here? Come on. Why is this not lining up? It's like there's something there, but I know there isn't. There we go. More watering things. And see, when you have that option on, it seems like it does aim in the wrong directions half the time. So I would turn that option off. That may work better with a mouse. Gamepad support, not 100%, but totally doable as long as you have your mouse somewhere near you at the time. What was the point of having a dog? It seems like it was just there for no real reason. Also, so I also kind of wonder if you got married, what the reason for that would be also. The sprinkler systems here, not helpful at all. That was a major upgrade that should have come way earlier. And if it had, then there might have been a chance there. Let's see. Sell this. And then... And there's not really even a great place to do this, like, to wrap up. Because if I exit to the main desktop, you'll just not see it. So, in 10 hours, I've gotten up to farming level 3, mining level 3, foraging level 4, fishing level 1, combat level 2. Maybe these would add some major recipes or something. It'd be nice if in hovering over them, it would tell us that. And that's not just the controller. The mouse, too, does not tell us anything. Social, we never got anywhere with that. We needed a whole introduction there. I think there's far too many people here, and it's like every single one of these people that are single are probably just like archetypes of pick your own fantasy wife or husband, and I suppose you can marry the same sex if you want. I don't see any reason why that would not be allowed. Nothing in the game seems to really probably stop that. Abigail, Haley, these 8-bit chibi art styles is what I would call them. Really betray the actual age of some of these characters. Like Haley looks completely different when you get in that up close face appearance, and so having the characters look two drastically different ways doesn't really help. Harvey, Sebastian, you really don't even have that many choices, and then all these other people are probably gonna give you story related things, so you can't have them like you more or less, otherwise it would make less sense in the story that they ask you to do certain tasks. As far as collections going on, there's a ton of things. I guess found maybe a quarter of them already, though. As far as items shipped from the farm or foraging. Fishing, I didn't find very many. The artifacts, apparently I only found 2 actual artifacts, and I guess the rest were minerals that I was giving to the museum, which is fine, and it feels like I found about half of those. Again, a little less than half. Dishes, never even got into the cooking element. Never could get enough. 2 achievements. The other achievement, like the first one I got was get 15,000 gold over the lifetime. Next one would be get 50,000. I'm sure there's another one that says get 100,000. Reach a 5 heart friend level with someone. Nope, we barely got up to 1. Upgrade your house. Not really. craft 15 different items. We did that. Craft 30 items. Nowhere close. Fisherman, catch 10 different fish. Nowhere close. Donate 40 items to the museum. Maybe somewhere close to that one. Complete 10 help wanted requests. Nowhere close to that. Ship 15 of each crop, which we're nowhere close on that because we haven't even shipped each crop. And if I didn't ship, like here, the wild horseradishes, I only shipped 13. So that kind of means I have to wait all the way around another year to do that. And see, that's really where I think this game is falling apart, is just how it wants to appreciate the player's time. It organized in an interesting way. I don't know who picked this order, but okay. This game definitely just wants to waste the player's time. We have all of these pantry things. We got 2 of these done, but it would be a full year before we could do the rest of them. We made some progress here. I'd have to find more hardwood, which I don't know where you even found the pieces of that. Like the spring crops, we missed out on all of those, so we'd have to wait another year for that. The animal bundle, we'd have to wait till we get animals, which we never got into that system. There's actually an incredibly large amount of systems in this game that just don't get handed to you fast enough for you to appreciate it. Like, most people don't finish a lot of games. Some games most players don't finish them, and this feels like one of the ones that you couldn't finish because it's open-ended, from what I hear. But I wouldn't be surprised if most players don't get this. And what's really sad about the Steam 2-hour refund thing is that you kind of need to go 10 hours in this game before you even know if you like it, because of the way it just wastes your time with everything. And I hate to say it wastes your time, but it really does. This game could be a quick, snappy adventure game that takes like 40 hours to get all the way through the game, but this one seems like it takes you 50 hours just to get year 1 done. I bet you it takes you closer to 200 hours to get all the way through year 4, and I bet they're just going to continuously add things so you can keep on playing over and over again. So I have to leave it at this. I think a lot of people will enjoy this game, but know what you're getting into. You're getting into a long haul farming simulator that is going to really take a lot of your effort and time just to do the farming. And it's also going to require that you go down many, many levels in the mine and not die. And if you do die, you're going to lose quite a lot when you do die. And you're not even going to unlock several of the systems, 3 or 4 of the systems in the game, until probably a year into the game, which is probably about 50 hours. So it's kind of like if you were to start World of Warcraft at level 0 now, and somebody told you, well, you just have to grind for several months of playing the game until you get up to level 107 or whatever the average level is now on World of Warcraft. It's not a realistic task, and that's why in World of Warcraft, if you create a new character, you're given an item that automatically just lets you level up your character to what is the average level now. And this game is too much work. Farming is too much work. But I could certainly agree, for the people who like it, they will love it. So I don't want to take anything away from that. I just want to say that I don't have the time for it. I don't have the patience for it. And I don't like the gameplay mechanic of it. That's it for this series, surprisingly. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me even further, you can click on my name Rydo. That takes you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab where you can see a playlist for every other game I've ever covered. I almost always finish games. This one in particular, I mean, it's open-ended, so there was no way we were going to get all the way through it, but I was planning to go a year, and I couldn't even do a month, 1/4 of a year. Well, it wasn't a month, it was a season. That is really weird about their calendar. I don't understand why they have it like that. Anywho, down below in the description box I have links to all my social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, and Battle.net. So please friend and follow me on all of those services. That helps me with those services to have more followers, and it helps you know when my latest videos come out. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.